Champion. We remain here. It's your boy J Black, aka Black Man. Shake my hand. We are outside URL event day 2. First and foremost, please donate and support Champion Year. It's less than 2 weeks away. Survey number 2 will be out shortly. The promo will be out shortly as well. And go ahead and support. $1, pardon me, 5, 10, 15, 20. It all goes to the MCs. I want to thank you for that contribution that you already made. Thank you. Appreciate y'all. With that being said, we're on day 2. Headlining for this particular day is Tay-Rock versus Stumbles. But of course, they didn't go first. They went last. Do we want to start with the? How do you want to start this? Y'all want the mess? Y'all want the drama?
Yeah, let them tell us what they.
What y'all? Maybe let's do a smack. What y'all want to hear first? Y'all want to hear the drama? What happened? What occurred? And
you want to hear a funny story real quick?
Go ahead.
The very first event I went to, when Smack does the, what y'all want to see? What y'all want to see?
You got lined up regardless.
No, I really thought that he was asking, but he just runs down the battles to the battle that they're doing, and when they make noise for that, all right, that's what y'all want to see. Like, what about the other 3 that we made noise? Shout out to that.
Shout out to Smack. He catch every time. It'd be hilarious. They saying start with Swervoo.
Start with
Swerve.
We cannot start. This is the funny thing.
I'll take drama for 200, please.
This is the first funny thing. Again, I was late, so I missed the guys at Anderson Burris. Listen, shout out to at real life. The Eagles was in the NFC Championship game.
Hold on. Fly, Eagles, fly. On the road to victory. Y'all was talking a lot of ish. We here.
Oh, and
next,
next from out there, why he asked me, so this Sunday morning, he texted me like, yo, you an Eagles fan, right? Like, yeah. He like, well, we bet. What? Text him in the second quarter. Said, this game looked like twerk whooping your ass yesterday, bro. He gave me my money. Thank you. Met me at the bar.
Listen.
Yeah.
And again, champion of the year is everything's moving how it's supposed to. But let these brothers win.
Yeah.
If there's a slight postponement, I would understand, right?
Listen.
Y'all would
y'all
would understand, right? No, we should be. I'm just. We should be good regardless.
I'm just saying, thinking like,
if there's a hiccup or something,
right?
Just
it's
because of this.
Just understand.
It's because of that.
It's
because of that.
It happened.
Huh?
Y'all don't like me talking about twerk. Imagine if the Eagles win the Super Bowl. just knocking.
I remember the last time when they won, I was on. I ain't gonna say too much.
Yeah, see, I wasn't really on Twitter like that, but I was
on Champion. I was on video. I said, I'm gonna do this again since you're here on URL Smack You're outside. This is why I said last time they won. If we win, URL gotta come back to Philly.
I'm with it.
You hear me?
I'm with it.
And I'll be doing another video like I did before. They gotta come back to Philly. It is what it is. That's what happens. That's what has to happen. And you can't say no. Imagine URL, the officials at URL, the Smack, the Beezy, P, and Chico, all these brothers saying, yeah, no, we just won. Can't say no to us. Come get a cheesesteak. Pardon us. Anywho, y'all said y'all wanted the drama, the nonsense, quote unquote, or y'all want the Swervoo. Well, chat, what we doing? We going off URL fast. Hurry up. I want this to be good on the playback.
Yeah, please.
Please. Hold on. Okay. Swervoo. Okay, here we go. It's your boy J Black, aka Black Man. I held the Twitter space, and I was on Champion, and I talked about. Get Swervoo in here, by the way. Get Swervoo in here. Swervoo, pull up. Yeah. Pull up right now. First of all, you should be seated at Champion, but that's neither here nor there. You know where this is at. Acting scary. Anywho, we said a few things. On Swervoo's name, going against Cortez. Which I feel like he's a vet. He's a legend. He's a vet. He's been in the game for a while, since Head Eyez, you know what I mean, to now. We just didn't think, Swervoo could complete the capacity of what Cortez could do. You know what I mean? Especially not playing with his name. His name. We seen Swervoo versus Tay-Rock did good in that battle. But on a bigger stage, you know what I mean? No matter where it's at, I think Cortez would have the experience to do what he did, and that didn't happen. From what I heard, and you can attest to this too, that for performance of the weekend, Swervoo is in the top 3, and he can be argued for number 1.
Ain't no argument. He is number 1. Were you done? Because I just go ahead. No, go ahead.
I'm gonna do this. I don't feel like I have to though, brother man. With all due respect, you know what I mean. I want to sincerely apologize for my actions that took place on the platform. called Champion. We doubled down on it. Again, we did a 2-hour space, and a lot of things were said. Negativity was brought to you, on your name. Then we on Champion. We made it seem like it's a clear situation, and for you to have a performance like you did, a career high performance as you did in this particular matchup, we gotta give you credit. You did your thing, 100% from round 1, 2, and 3. They played with your name. I played with your name. Pardon me, and we need you at this level each and every single time, though. This is what happens with the bar.
Right.
So now you're not shocking us. Now you're not surprising us. We have expectations. This is what happens.
And now I know you can do that. I want to see that.
Exactly.
Facts.
Now it's on you. So now yeah. You come to the battle this way, and it's not that. We ask you again. But I apologize, my brother. With all due respect, I apologize. I respect the game. I respect the handle of what you was able to do and complete the capacity on that stage that day. It's a clear battle. It's not even.
Oh, shout out to Swervoo. He is in the chat.
Yeah, he's in the chat. He came back. It's clear. It's no debate. It's a clear battle. Clear battle.
KMM.
Mob.
I want to make sure that I give Swervoo his flowers as well. Just like you said. Again, he know what it is. This was you going against Cortez. Cortez been here at a high level for many, many years. You just got here, Swerve. You just got here. But when I say the way Swervoo took the crowd, the energy. Let me be clear. Let me back up. Cortez was good. Cortez was up there rapping. He had some creative swerve flips. Like Cortez was up there doing his thing. But Swervoo went first, and he set a bar. And in round 1, it's like, yo, he's losing his mind. He's losing his mind. But it's still Cortez. Like Cortez, again, he's been here. He's a vet. People have him winning versus Surf. Hit that battle, to some people is debatable. So it's like if you can hang with somebody else who Surf, all right, like I got you, Swervo, but we know that Cortez can go there. He almost won the tournament. You know what I mean? So we know what he's capable of. But it wasn't that. It wasn't that. Swervo set a bar that was way too high, and it seems like every round he wrote up. So he had an amazing round 1, and in round 2 it's like, all right, but did he dump the whole clip in round 1? And now you know what I mean? Well, nope. Round 2 might have been better than round 1, and round 3 might have been better than round 2. Swervo was up there elevating. This was not rookies versus vets, but it kind of looked like it because you had names where. And if so, oh boy, you would be in trouble. You would be, because this would have been like you got to pay double or triple. Shout out to Cortez.
I heard me and Smack is doing that.
Yeah. That would have been that. Shout out to Cortez. He's a vet. He didn't have to take this fight.
Yeah.
He did not have to take this fight in Virginia. He certainly could have been like, no, and nobody could have said anything. So taking this opportunity, shout out to Danny Myers. He's the one who gave me this little gem. When you outside fighting, every now and again, one of these young pups is going to be hungry, and it's going to happen. Yeah. It's a bad job for Core, man. Let me say this the best way I can. Surf is not on Twitter, and that is a good thing for Cortez right now. Because
he might call it.
Yeah, listen, I do not have it past Surf, making a phone call.
No, they say he already battled those, so they should be good.
Still,
hold on, my chat is filled. Why it's not showing? Like, you see this? Look at that. My chat is filled up, but it's not showing on the playback. Because Tito just said his second, and shout out to Tito, he was in the building.
Just refresh.
His second and third.
The browser. Yeah.
No, but it's not showing on that.
Refresh
on that browser. Pardon us. Our chat is completely filled, and it's not showing that. We got to correct that.
I was take the chat off. Yeah, there you go.
I'm going to refresh this.
It's back now.
Oh, it's back?
Yep. As you type in here, I'm watching.
All right, we good. Pardon me. Our chat was filled. Like, it was not filled at all.
Yeah.
But he said Swervo's second and third was damn near perfect.
Yeah.
Tito was in the building. So
yeah.
He said that champion goal.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, and again, I get it. Swervo's talented, of course. He wouldn't be here if he wasn't. But I did not expect that. Everybody know I can talk. When I saw Swervoo after the battle, all I could do was I was like one of them, because everything I wanted to say, like I couldn't just stop. You was wild, and that's all I could leave him with. Like, shout out to Swervoo. I guess so. What I was saying was, this isn't rookies versus vets, but it kind of had that feel because you had these guys where it's like, yo, why is this guy battling that guy? If that was the case, Swervoo, not only did he complete the mission, but now he might have messed the mission up for other people because Swervoo took the top off the building, and that battle I want to say was second.
Easy the what on it?
Took the top off the building.
Oh,
took the top off the building. Come on, man.
Just make sure you go.
I'm fine.
I didn't hear what you said. Go ahead, you good?
Yes, it was a career high performance. That day 2. If you wanted to do a one-person cover, I mean, there's a lot of battles. If you wanted to, and you put Swervoo on there, I think if you did that, I don't believe that anybody could be mad if it's just his picture. Anybody who's on day 2, I don't think they could do that.
Well, that's why I said you can't go over the champion coverage because they're inconsistent. So it's not something that you can. It's not a metric you can use because it's inconsistent.
Right.
No idea we no cover for this event.
Okay.
Because you worked on champion of the year, and there'll be 5 covers for champion of the year.
And you wasn't there.
You said what?
I said, and you wasn't there.
I was there spiritually.
This is a fact.
Hey, I feel like this is too much positivity. Hey, listen, Swervoo did not win. This is a lie. This is propaganda. This is the compromise that they're talking about. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to push new talent. Cortez won this battle 2-1 clear. And since they don't give me a KMM hoodie, Mob, I don't got a hoodie. I don't got a Letterman jacket. They don't give me nothing. Swervoo did not win this battle. Cortez 1, 2, and 3. And that's a real. That's the real what's going on here. You hear me? That's what actually happened. I wasn't lying to you to push new stars. Huh? Swervoo didn't do nothing. I'm a hater.
Yeah, no, but
part of my troll. Swervoo did this thing. I'm just joking. Relax.
And I want to say that was either. I want to say that was the second because I missed Anderson Burris and Snake Eyes, and I want to say this was the first battle that I was there for. Am I right? Is Tito still here? Wasn't this the second battle? I believe so because what happened was so they had. I don't know if it was planned or not, but they took an intermission after that battle. Like, bro, Swervoo was going crazy.
I needed them in the mission.
Yeah, they did. They definitely did. Because everybody, KMM, they wanted to celebrate. It was pandemonium. It really was, bro. Like, I don't want to say, like, I don't want to make it seem like it was something it wasn't. It really was that, bro. Like, it was crazy in there. It was second. Okay, good. The thing is, after this, the energy, because now this is day 2. And same thing. Doors open at 1. Battle started, 3:30-ish. So it's a lot. It's a lot to ask of the crowd. Again, you got the bar. And this venue, they got food. You're going to love it. Whenever, if they go back, and you're
going to go back.
Bro, you're going to love the food there. They wings. Oh, my goodness. The food is amazing. So it's like people are eating, drinking, and smoking, and you just had that. So it's like early, people, that's when everybody still got all their money. They had the bar and got shots. So the energy was just, right after that, it was crazy. 2 people, bro, I saw those people. It was people like passed out.
Couch sleep. Wow.
Yeah. Like,
that's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah, so it took the energy out the building. And as far as like reactions and things like that, the reactions for every battle after this, when they drop them, hopefully the battle rap fans are listening for what they want to hear as opposed to listening to reaction. Because I heard a lot of people talk, well, I mean, a lot of stuff was still clear, but I heard people say, like, oh, they ain't say nothing. It's like, yes, they did. Yes, they did. It's just because people didn't react don't mean they ain't say nothing.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
You got to listen for yourself. Anything after this, so...
No, the only confusing thing I've seen, because I was in the spaces with Black Compass listening, and I don't really be wanting to be a speaker there. So if I pull up in your space, I just want to listen. You're wasting your time trying to pull me up to speak. I promise you. Because if I'm in the spaces, I'm going to go. Trust me, I'm going to go.
Right. With everybody in.
Everybody in, yeah, I'm doing something. Even playing poker or something. I cannot speak at that time. But what they were saying was Snake Eyes versus Anderson Burris. Anderson Burris won. But Snake Eyes won.
Yeah, I heard a lot.
There was not no clear anything. They saying this side is saying Snake Eyes won. This person saying he was stuck on one angle for the entirety of the battle. So that's a battle I need to see because it's confusing. Yeah. Who won that battle? Tito, you was in the battle. Who won that battle?
This is gonna be funny because
me ask that question. Who won that battle?
I talked to multiple LTBRs,
and it's like up and down.
So he had Anderson Burris.
Yeah, see, he had AB.
A different LTBR. Had Snake Eyes.
Yeah, see.
Doc Petty had Anderson Burris. So yeah, I did hear a lot of different stuff.
It's up and I gotta see for myself.
I talked to Tony Bro. Tony Bro said he had Snake Eyes 30.
He's supposed to have Snake Eyes.
No, 30 though, like that. Like,
if I was mentioning, yeah, my person won 30. Even if he lost,
it might be a
that's what y'all post say that.
That's what I think it sounds like to me. It sounds like it's going to be a preference battle because, content-wise.
Poker is not a pause. Huh? He said playing poker, pause. That's not a pause. Playing poker, Texas Hold'em.
Who said
that? Twerk just said neither of them won. Twerk just popped up. You missed your segment, Twerk, by the way.
Yeah, Twerk. Yeah, we already talked about you.
A whole bunch of flowers, so you missed it, man. It's cool, though.
A whole bunch of... Hey, Black said that he wants to see for himself because he don't believe that you won.
Go ahead, Cap. Go ahead, Cap.
Tell him, chat.
Go ahead, Cap. They're going to cap for what's the name.
Actually, I'm just playing. Yeah, he gave you all your flowers.
Yeah. And, I was trying to say that for the Cody debate, but we got to say it now. I'm going to say it again. But the next battle was, let me see here.
I think it was J2 and Danny, and then the 2
I didn't see this either. I didn't see it. I can't even speak on day 2.
I think it was J2 and Danny. All right.
The only battle after the Swervoo joint, the only battle I heard was Tay-Rock and Stumble, so I missed damn everything. Eagles was going on. So
yeah, facts. So. All right, so
take the wheel, man.
This is one of them where if you wasn't listening, all right, let me start here. Mm-hmm. Danny Myers won the battle, in my opinion. Yeah, 2-1 or 3-0. Again, I'm tired. If you want to give J2, no, but J2 was fire. But bro, when I tell you they wasn't really giving Danny nothing. But Danny is so high energy that after the break, after the break, oh God, he slams the hat, and it was like 3 people going like, yeah. But you would have thought he shook Urban Plaza. Like Danny is that energy,
and that's how you're supposed to be with a crowd is dead like that,
right? And J2 landed some, but he's not. Like when he landed one and the crowd didn't he's not gonna get like Danny and just he I call it the twerk. He's looking at the crowd. Damn, y'all niggas ain't taking. So the energy was dead though for the building. J2 definitely had some lines.
Hold on, is that true? Tata said J2 said all the men moved to the other side of the stage.
It was weird.
What was that? That's not fair.
Well, the way the stage was set up, like you were standing, and I guess
that's crazy. People
weren't asking what side Danny was on, and I think there was confusion.
But hold on, were they already on stage?
Yeah, there were people already on stage,
and they moved
to the side that Danny was on. Yeah,
that's wild. That's crazy. That's wild. A little crazy. That's wild. If I'm on stage, why am I gonna stay there? And what is
but
that
if you're
about?
there to stand behind, all right, let's just pretend that I'm a battle rapper, and you're on stage, you're standing on the left side because that's where they tell you I'm at, and then I go over to the right side, you stand on the left side.
I'm saying, were they there before? The people on stage were they there for other battles as well?
Okay, I need to see. You're saying not the actual entourage. Yeah, you're right.
That sounds crazy.
Okay.
That sounds crazy.
Yeah, I'm not sure. How
that's actually sad.
And he said you the only rapper that gets your deposit in the back end. I said, bro, Danny was up there wilding, man. It was a good battle. J2 did his numbers. Yeah. He definitely did, man. And it's one of them, that's what I'm saying. I feel like J2 lost. Obviously we're gonna see Cortez again, but I feel like J2 lost, but he did well, where he should get another opportunity, man. But it was crazy though, man. Danny, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm sticking with it. We still on 30 for 30. We still on 30 for 30. So for every battle that I have called, it was a 30.
All right. Next up, Chef Trez and None.
Okay.
Clear Soul and Foots. Which people we predicted this though?
We did, but we didn't. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna go on and say it because I like Clear Soul and Foots. If I'm being totally honest, I expected it. I did. I've seen them, especially I've seen them be better. But this is another energy thing, and both of them do feed off crowd energy. Flair Soul and Foots. None of them Chef Trez, we know they're consummate professionals. It'll be 5 people or 5 million, and they gonna go up there and do their thing. Though, but the Foot Soldiers, that's their team name. They feed off of crowd reaction, crowd energy, and not getting it. I think it was messing with some of the pacing.
So this is Swervoo's fault. This is why Swervoo lost.
Yes.
You did what you did. Yeah. You messed with the entire day too. So if you just fell back a little bit and did okay or a little bit better, but you want to sit there and cause an explosion, you know what I'm saying? And set the bar the way you did. So you lost the battle. Cortez too. My fault. Shout out to Swervoo. I rock with it. It is what it is. Would you rather have Swervoo do okay or good and win the battle, or have him do what he did mess with the other battles? Swervoo lost. I mean, it is what it is. Again, that's how I feel.
At this point,
where you at? What's up?
Is when you start hearing people say like, "Oh, this crowd is terrible." Yeah, and it's like the crowd's not terrible; they're dead. It's day 2, battle 12. Like that just is what it is. When you have these 2 days events, again, you're asking a lot of the people. But so the 2-on-2 though, like I think now this one, yeah, like the highlights of the 2-on-2, in my opinion, was actually the rebuttals, except for the 3rd round. Shout out to None. You know what happened, None. You know what happened. That's my guy, but you know what happened. But the was Chef. Oh, sorry. They're the way Chef Trez and None performed in their 2-on-2. When you talk about 2-on-2s and chemistry, it's more than I'm gonna say 2 bars and you say 2 bars. You know what I mean? Or I'm gonna say 4 and you say 4. It's more than that when you talk about chemistry. The material was there, it was solid. But it just I don't think it was
Tito said say it on where he had a doo-doo rebuttal that Trez saved.
I mean, listen. I gotta see these guys all the time. Tito, listen, you be there, but they don't know who you are. None know what happened.
He said you had a doo-doo bottle that Trez saved.
Yeah, round 3. Because they rebutted in every round. Round 3, yeah, none had one. It was like, that ain't it, Chief. That ain't it, Chief. But again, it's another road game for
they should have been 3 versus 1. That's what saying the spaces. They were going to be like, he said that like I'm not gonna cheat no more. Let's battle. That'd have been fire.
That would have been hilarious.
Yeah, it would have been.
But it didn't work out that way. I think I did have Foot Soldiers winning this, but I don't think that this was the oh my God, we got to see these guys on Double Impact performance. You know what I mean? Like they did good.
I think the fact that they won, they're going to be there.
Yeah, probably, and they deserve the shot, but it's not going to be where the fans are going to be calling for it. Yeah. When it's announced again, they did good, but this was. It just for me, that's my own personal opinion.
This isn't the opponents that I. So now I'm saying to my
Yeah, this ain't. Yeah, never mind.
We can say this though. During intermission, Smack announced 2 different battles. Danny Meyer versus Clips rematch. By the way, it's a rematch. A lot of new fans. It's a rematch.
Never they battled before.
Guerrilla Warfare. That's what I'm saying. Don't do that. Shout out to Guerrilla Warfare.
No, I'm just saying
it's actually it's a good battle. It's a good battle on both of their behalf, honestly. So this is a rematch. Watch the first one. It was a really good battle.
I am.
And then they announced a battle that's not going down.
Correct.
Shout out to John. I want to take his word for it. And what happens is if they're not locked in, there's no contract signed. I mean, you say I'm working on it, but if he said it's not going down, it is what it is. On top of that, he has his own league, Baltimore Valley, so one shot. Yeah, so it makes sense why he wouldn't really be locked in for this situation, even though it's in Atlanta. So it's not going down, actually. According to John, he's not locked in. He's not battling. We can go off that.
That's hilarious. That's hilarious.
You lucky you said it now. It's like, you try to be nice. You try to be come in here and say sweatpants. I say less. I'm going to edit out what I said in your battle and replace it with something else. Watch this. I got you. Say less.
I will say that Smack did also make another announcement. I don't remember if I told you, but he did announce before the 2-on-2 that he's getting in his Double Impact bag. He hasn't decided if he wants to do intergender Double Impact or regular Double Impact, but he said he is working on that. So we got that announcement.
Okay, Smack. And I would say this, man. A lot of people are not privy to the behind the scenes stuff. Y'all supposed to get a streamed event in February next month.
Yeah, facts.
Things happen, and it could be between a league, or it could be a lot of things, variations of it. But sometimes artists don't want to do this and don't do that. Sometimes it doesn't make sense. So you probably get it in March. But I will say this, man. Appreciate something when it's around. A lot of times you see events not being streamed. Well, how was we acting when events were being streamed?
Right.
We said we don't care about it. We don't like this. We're dissing it. So I mean, maybe they take it. We're like, they don't like that. We gonna fall back a little bit.
Right.
So I would say when it comes back around, praise it. It's free content, right? You don't even need a login.
Right.
You can literally just and just watch the battle. So I would show a little more appreciation to it when it comes back around. That's just me. You can do whatever you want to do. It is what it is. Other than that, you might get some more adverts, but just saying when something comes back around and it's free and it's easy to access, to show a little bit of support. I'm just saying, like, that's it though. Next up
was actually, I believe, T-Top and Real Name Brandon. I think that was what was after this.
And I heard this was good.
It was.
And again, we had a Twitter space. I didn't say nothing bad about this, brother. I didn't say nothing bad about Real Name Brandon. I was actually kind of taking it back, like, yo, what's this? It was violating the brother. You know, they were saying a lot of things, so for him to have a good battle. I didn't see it, so I got to see it for myself. Salute, respect.
Yeah. This was a fire battle. I think this battle is really going to come down to preference. I do. This one
he's supposed to get 30.
Facts.
According to the executive suite.
Hey, that is what's supposed to happen. T-Top being a vet. I was really happy with T-Top's performance. This was the vintage T-Top. He gave us drug stories, street talk, whatever. No real angles. Which I think the fans are kind of just down on T-Top on angles. So he said, all right, I'm going to give you some different work. T-Top, I think, they did really good in this battle, but so did Real Name Brandon. Couple of things. To be honest, T-Top rounds were a little bit long. A little bit. Not a lot, but a little bit longer. And in Real Name Brandon's third round, he literally says, like, yo, you lucky they say this was only 2 minutes. Like, that was his way of, I guess, acknowledging things. But Real Name Brandon did great, actually. He had some bombs. Now, I was on all water, so I was able to be on stage. You know what I'm saying? So I was standing behind T-Top. And everybody know how I get. Like, if I'm standing behind you, I don't care what the person say. I'm working my way towards hollow entourage level of poker facedness. I'm working my way there. I still, Real Name Brandon had this bar. It was like something. It was really dialed with flipping them signs like stores closed. Bro, I'm clearly butchering the bar, but it's like, bro, it was crazy. Shout out to Tink the Demon, because I had to like, oh God, like, because I'm saying, like, you're not gonna have me on camera saying I'm a man looking crazy, but oh my God, bro. Shout out to Real Name, bro. But he had a few of those bombs. Like he did his numbers. Personally, think I had T-Top first and third.
Okay. I'm just happy to hear they did that.
If somebody had Real Name Brandon second and third, if I'm being totally honest and unbiased, I couldn't really argue with them. Again, people will see it for themselves. We'll have to see what happens. That's how I call it. I'm curious what Tito said. I was looking for him in the chat.
I mean, is that all the battles for that? I mean, outside of
no, you got Suge.
Suge. So it's Suge and She. Shotgun, Suge, and She.
Shotgun, Suge, and She.
I'm surprised I didn't hear a lot about this either.
There wasn't much to. All right. Again.
Well, who picked this as battle of the night? This is supposed to be battle of the night or battle of the weekend, and we ain't not hearing this and that much about it.
I had Mac Myron and Fines for day one. I think I did.
You don't find y'all.
I think I did have Suge and She.
You don't find y'all.
But there were things that were outside of our control. Listen. It's not that the energy was on for this battle.
So you're saying nobody can bring it back?
Bro, when we get there, like, you know how you do your trail off the black and white? But so when we do this one, and then, because you're going to do a separate video for Tay Rock and Stumble, like you just said. All right, so I'm going to give you a little clip to trail off on. Yeah. But the energy was off after the Swervoo battle. So for every battle that we've talked about after the Swervoo battle, the crowd was just, it was getting later in the night. We had a couple more intermissions. It just is what it is. But when we got to Shotgun, Suge, and She, both of them were up there rapping, in my opinion, really, really well. But it got to the point where, if I'm being totally honest, even I had to go sit down. Like, it just, like when you're in the crowd and you're feeding off the energy, like, bro, there's people next. Shout out to Tito. He told me, like, there were people literally going and falling asleep. So I'm like, all right. So I went back upstairs to the smoking lounge area, so at least I could sit at the thing, and they got the big speakers up there. So I'm like, all right. It just the energy was really weird. People were just tired. I think that's really what it came down to.
Ladies and gentlemen, health is very important. You make sure you drink it.
Good
good amount of water every day.
Red Bulls,
vitamins. You know what I mean? GNC multivitamin for men. Okay. For women, and multivitamin for you. It gives you tons of energy that you need. Shout out to Chassis and CMARS. It's something you wake up to. You know what I mean? Or you go to sleep to. Get these things in your body. There's no reason it should be like this. All right. So if you're literally, I can get out by about on the 5, but you're falling asleep, Sheesh, that means you're tired. Your body
Tito is
Zinc. Go ahead, yeah.
Tito offering some. I mean, again, at this point, I think we're at battle number 13.
So you want less battles? You saying?
No, all I'm saying, no, it's not just
6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 battles on this card, right?
Right.
2.
Right. All right, so we're at battle number 12. Like, and doors open at 1. People were lined up a little earlier. Battle started.
I don't want to get into a rant. I really don't.
I got you.
I don't want to get into how we were back in the day. The Warriors, we were the Spartans that we were.
I understand.
We was in line at 10 a.m.
I understand.
Doors open at 1. We ain't see a battle till 4 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
The event is over at 2 a.m. I don't want to get into what we had to go through.
You ain't drive home after that, though.
I did.
Like I did.
I did drive.
Now with somebody sleeping.
It's my Webster Hall.
All right, my bad.
This is Webster Hall. I had to rent a car.
Okay.
I had to wake up, rent a car.
Mm-hmm.
Because again, my car back then wasn't going to. I ain't trusted to drive to New York.
Right.
So I had
you only had to go to New York. Hour and a half, hop, skip, and a jump.
No, it wasn't an hour and a half. It was actually 2.5. But go ahead, though. Pop off.
No, I got you.
Pop off.
That's traffic.
I'm just
saying. Either way, the bottom line
is. Imagine overnighted shit like that. Come on, man. You literally in a line. This we got video evidence about it. Right?
This one venues didn't have food either.
Yeah, exactly. Right. Nothing.
Right.
No bathroom, nothing. Holding your piss. Now y'all got me started. Holding your piss. There's footage of me in line. If y'all try to put my car, there's footage of me in line, bro. I had on a express black shirt, a red hat, and some Air Maxes. I didn't feel that. That's
he about to tell you.
I'm saying, so I had blue jeans on. I'm telling you, there's footage of me in line. Matt Hopper shook everybody's hand. I mean, this is verifiable. Okay. You understand? Mm-hmm. This is very verifiable. Mm-hmm. From 10 a.m., the event wasn't over until 2 a.m. What we doing? Ain't no, you can't sleep. Sleep where? And niggas wasn't even passing out back then like that for real. It was only one person. There wasn't no couch to sleep on.
There's always one. There wasn't. I don't think nobody like the actual pass out where they just fall at this event for either day. I will give them that.
All right. But that's my rant part of me.
Suge and she, it was a decent battle. But if I'm being honest, like the energy was just off. I would have to watch that battle back to actually call it. Not standing on it, literally saying I reserve the right to change my opinion. I think I had Suge, but I'm not sure. Tito said it earlier in the chat too, and I definitely want to make sure you point that out. The fact that, again, this wasn't home, it's KML. He got the whole team up there. She was struggling to get reaction too. So it's not like it was any type of bias or anything like that. It was a tough one, man. It was a tough one.
All right, man. I'm going to say this too. I'm a little disappointed too. What I did on Twitter was a troll. She did not say that in the battle. On top of that, I tweeted it before he even battled.
Say what?
The Patrick Beverly. You can file proven on cam, Patrick Beverly.
I didn't see the tweet. So
yeah. And people thought that was the actual no. So when he did this, you should know what battle is from. When I do this, but no disrespect,
because they want the app battles to drop, but they didn't watch it. That's what happened. You talking about Kid Chaos?
You should know. You should know where that's from. Mm-hmm. But that was like a really standout bar from She in that battle. So.
The haymaker
and it was in round one. You ain't gotta do that much to watch it. So that means y'all didn't even watch the first round of that. Damn, bro, that's a really good battle. I don't know, man. Yeah. That She and Kid Chaos was a really good battle. So to see that a lot of people didn't even watch even the first round. No offense, but that's what She did. You should know that's from, man. Damn. Sad, man. Sad day. But you about to get a Tay Rock or Stumbles. Let me just restart this.